The path is still post/reset, and the box is still 4 workers and a write of about 400 milliseconds. We put every piece of the contract on that one reset. 12 clients still arrive together. A shared token bucket sits in front, and Redis is the store that holds the tokens while each process uses time, monotonic for its own weight. The client carries backoff, jitter, and a retry budget. An idempotency key on post/reset keeps a retry as one write. 3 numbers sit on the screen: workers in use, tokens left, and the 429 count. Redis is one store both replicas can see, so the burst stays 5 for the fleet. We picked a token bucket for this reset because a small burst is fine. The leaky drip or a sliding window would also sit in front, but this box uses the bucket. Capacity 5 is that small burst, and rate 2 is the ceiling after it. 12 clients hit the path at once. That is the same stampede the box has always taken. The question is whether the workers stay at 4, or whether the overflow becomes a 429. The write is still a hash plus a row, and it still holds a worker for about 400 milliseconds. Without the limiter and without a client budget, workers stick at 4. Without the limiter and without a client budget, the table is 503s. Acquire fails after 200 milliseconds. The table fills with 503s, and the reason is workers busy. Retries pile onto the same 4 slots. The write is still in progress while the next attempt arrives. With the limiter and a client budget, 429s take the overflow. With the limiter and a client budget, the table is 429s. The shared token bucket spends 5 tokens as the burst, then refills at 2 a second. Workers drop once the ceiling holds. Clients that still retry do so with jitter and a retry budget, and they stop. The limiter cannot invent a 5th worker. Semaphore 4 is still 4 slots, and a token is not a worker. Spending a token grants entry. It does not create a 5th slot in Semaphore 4. The client cannot retry forever. A retry budget is a hard stop, and an idempotency key keeps those attempts on one write. Workers at 4 without 429s means the pool is taking the stampede. Tokens at 0 with 429s climbing means the contract is holding. A 200 with about 500 milliseconds of wait is the rate working. A 503 after a 429 is the seam we still watch. We still alert, then we look at which gauge is pinned. The path is the same post/reset. A shared Redis bucket sits in front. The client has backoff, jitter, and a retry budget. 3 numbers stay on the screen. The limiter cannot invent a 5th worker. The client cannot retry forever. The contract is complete. Without the limiter and without a client budget, the run is 503s, and with them the run is 429s. Thank you.